Hello everybody, happy Monday. Today we're doing another MS-DOS Monday. It's part 7 now of this long-running series of UFO, Enemy Unknown we've been doing. As usual, I'm Neko, and over there on the Poppy Cam is Poppy. Got a good shot of her this time, and it's light enough outside that there's decent lighting. I've been using this Droid Cam software for ages now, and it's only today that I've discovered you can actually do pinch to zoom and get a better shot. Poppy doing her very best there to curl into a ball, not listen to me talking about her. So yeah, what are we doing today? Well, today, once again, we have foresight. We have knowledge of the future granted to us by virtue of the fact that I was playing a bit of the game after stream. And what we've done to catch up on where we were at, we raided 2 UFOs last week. One big one and one smaller one for just bonus. And I'm sure we got a fair bit of loot from it. Yeah, mine probes, alien alloys, this is all great. And where are we at with the research? So I finished the research on... we were researching one of the alien Reaper units that we'd captured in that Terra mission. And let me just quickly skip back to the geoscape. Where's the PDF? Alien research. No. Alien life forms. So this is what we got from it. This bipedal carnivore has powerful jaws and a voracious appetite. It has a number of brain implants which are used to control its activity. The primitive predatory instincts of this creature are of little use except to terrorize and destroy. Reapers are commonly associated with floaters. We didn't really learn much from researching that dude, but that's fine because doing that, I think, unlocked this Alien Origins research tree, which is where we can learn about where the aliens are from and I don't know why they hate us so much, and maybe how we can mount an assault on them. We're not going to do that right away, because that's sort of like when you've got spare time to research stuff, why not? But it was good to get it out of the way, because it unlocks from what, like the first live alien you research. So now we're researching the sectoid soldier, the grey-skinned alien that we captured from that big UFO. And it's great that we can do that now, because if we'd researched them first, we would have just got the Alien Origins thing unlocked. But researching them now, that we've already got that unlocked, means that this should, hopefully, unlock the psionic research, because that's what you can get from aliens of this kind. So that'll be great. We'll get to build a psi lab and train our soldiers, that is to say you, members of my chat, in psionic weaponry. It'll be cool. And then after that we've got some sectoid leaders that we could interrogate for like more information on the alien homeworld once we've done the right bits of research. It's a pity we didn't get a sectoid navigator out of that, because we really want the navigator so that we can unlock a better way of catching these ships on radar. Speaking of capturing these ships on radar, yeah, I didn't do too much at the end of the last stream. I finished building one more laser cannon to replace the one we lost. And we've got a new tank laser cannon queued up here. Cool, cool. It'll take a day and a bit to finish. That's not going to finish in time, though. Because what's going to happen is we're gonna get an alien ship detected. Well, it's not a surefire thing. If we let the time skip forwards really fast now, we're gonna get attacked. It's a surefire thing with the save game. Like, there's an alien ship on its way somewhere. I haven't found it where it is yet, but it's coming. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be our first base defense mission, and I went in there briefly just to see what it was like, and sure enough, with this base layout that we've got here, aliens were everywhere. Like, the soldiers start off pretty scattered throughout the base, and so do the aliens, thanks to the fact we've got this big hangar here, and we've got these hangars here next to the Axis lift. All of these places is where aliens can spawn from. And that's going to give them so many ways into the base that it's just going to be a nightmare. It's going to be impossible. So first thing we've got to do, before this ship arrives, we've got to destroy these general stores and living quarters. Happily, that's not... a lot of things in this game take time to queue up and complete. Demolishing stuff doesn't take time. It's instant. This hangar here, we get Dave to go in there with a spanner, just whack a couple of support beams, and boom, it's gone. And we weren't even necessarily using them because we knew we were going to build a replacement here. We already had enough living quarters and storage space, just barely, to accommodate everyone and all the stuff that we need. Yep. So that's good, right? Now we've got a bit more of a defensible layout here. We can assume that the aliens will arrive in the hangars and the Axis lift, and we'll just kind of hurdle them at the general stores area. Now there's a few more fun things that I've discovered that we'll get into maybe when the aliens actually arrive and we do the mission. But another thing we've got to do to prepare for this is... where's that list of stuff that we've got again? So this is all the stuff we've got in the base. We've got an avalanche launcher that we never fitted to a fighter. We've got a spare autocannon because I thought, oh, that'd be useful. Spare rocket launcher. Some spare grenades, electroflares. We've got 26 of these heavy plasmas, which are these big, plasma weapons that the aliens carry. We haven't researched those yet, though, have we? We've been researching the plasma rifle because it's easier to carry, easier to find, and so the thing is, with the way the game allocates your weaponry at the start of these defense missions, there's a finite number of items that will fit onto the battle map. And it allocates everything in your base and everything in your Sky Ranger plane from the top down. Like, I don't know if this is alphabetical order necessarily. We've got alien grenades down here and alien alloys. But there is obviously a fixed order of items in the game, and it will do it top down. And when it hits the limit of items that are allowed on the mission, it just stops. So if we do that alien base defense mission right now, we will find that all of our soldiers have been given heavy plasma weapons. And even they'll have picked them up and are ready to use them. It's great. Except we haven't researched them and we can't use them. And we don't get any of the plasma rifles or plasma pistols or small launchers that we need. So we're going to have to find a way to quickly get rid of a lot of this stuff that we're not using. In the case of heavy plasmas, we do want to be using those eventually, but maybe we don't need to use all of them. In the case of things like the avalanche launcher, we could definitely sell that. Autocannon, ammo and things. I don't know, we probably want to save some of the explosive ammo. But if I'm not mistaken, the ship itself... The ship itself has a bunch of them anyway. Let's see. So we've got one laser cannon on the ship. Autocannon. Rocket launcher. I don't think the rocket launcher is going to be too useful indoors. So we might even... Well, we've got to keep them around. We'll sell one of the spares. It's fine. Laser pistols, we've got plenty. Grenades, smoke rifles. Electroflares take up a lot of slots, and this is an entirely indoor mission, so I'm just going to sell them all. We do not need them right now. And buy them back easily enough later. Plasma rifles, clips, cool. The other thing we can do, since we do have other bases available, is we can transfer some stuff to the Matera base. The Miami base is not ready yet. Where is mission? My cursor? So this base could be our dumping ground for a bunch of stuff. And you can see I've already dumped some of the spare Illyrium that we had, because I was literally running out of space to store it. We've got one of each type of corpse stored here, just in case we want to research those later. And alien food and alien surgery and alien analysis. So this base is kind of sorted already, and I don't think we'll be able to ask them to ship that laser cannon back to us. We just got to transfer stuff out to make room. Oh, that's right, and we recruited a few more people. They're not going to arrive in time, though. Let's check the soldier list real quick while I remember. So yeah, the one new person that I kept is Frank Blake here. And he can be the replacement Astro Boy since we lost them in the last mission. And, oh, I better make sure... Oh, I guess you don't need to make sure they're on the Sky Ranger because we're about to get attacked anyway. But I'll do it just because otherwise I'll forget to put them on the ship later. Mr. Joppa is unfortunately still wounded. I think that he will still have an opportunity to defend the base though, so that would make a total of 10 soldiers. Not bad. If we do this smartly, we should be fine. It might take a bit of time. But this is our main base. We cannot lose this base. If we lose this base, then bad things. It's not going to be a winnable game, really. So let's start transferring stuff out. From us to Matera. We won't need to worry about the ships themselves. We want to free up inventory space. Avalanche launcher, I'm thinking... Don't need it right now. I'll move stuff out of this top list somewhere. Let's chuck the spare rocket launcher and spare rockets. And I think even the spare laser pistols. Well, laser pistols will be useful if we run out of ammo. And we might run out of ammo because the game might not give us all the clips for our weapons. They're lower on the list. Keep the proximity grenades for sure. I'll sell the electroflares. A spare autocannon. We may as well send it over. Illyrium, yep, definitely need to send that over, but let's... Did I send it all? I'm not sure if that's going to actually use up the item limit. When this is done, we're definitely building more general stores at all of our bases. That's one thing we'll have to do. Yeah, I don't know if the Illyrium is actually going to count against us. It might. But we'll do that, and we'll send over a bunch of these heavy plasmas as well. The alternative is to sell all of the heavy plasmas, and I don't want to do that. I mean, presumably we'll get more at the end of this mission, it'll be fine, but all tech that we can't use yet, we're going to use for it later. Let's natural affairs. So yeah, sorry, we're not diving straight into this with exciting alien battles. We are diving into this with micromanaging of inventory. But I felt it was fair to stop as soon as I realized that we were going to get invaded. What I kind of want to do... No, we'll do this. We'll send over 100 of that, just in case it's counting against us. And heavy plasma. I don't suppose I can transfer more from the same screen while it hasn't realized that there's no space. No. Right then. So now all we've got left to do is sell the other bits that we can't transfer. I'm just going to sell these 4 laser pistols actually, because we've got 4 in the ship. Grenades are probably fine to have. Smoke grenades likewise. Proximity grenades are great for this. But electroflares, we do not need them. Don't want to sell any Illyrium if I have choice, so we'll see if we can go without that. But we can sell the heavy plasma. It is at least worth a lot of cash, so that's giving us $3 million. And likewise with the heavy plasma clips, I'm afraid that's got to go. Alright. That'll get us our actual weapons that we can use, and maybe even if we're lucky, some of these small launchers or what have you. Although we don't have any stun grenades left, and we can't use the alien grenades yet. Yeah, so that's that. Wait, I'll keep 1 heavy plasma and 1 heavy plasma clip. No, it's fine. We'll get more from the end of this mission. It's fine. I was just thinking in terms of like what we can research later. Alright, well that's given us cash at least. We've got a defensible base. We'll hopefully get a good roll when we actually start the mission. If not, we may have to restart. Because as we get into it, we'll see. Let's save here. What's the date? The 25th of October already? How? How has that happened? And now we can just wait for it to happen, I guess. Wow, so that didn't even show up on our radar this time. You know, it's a percentage chance. Base defense. Base. Perth. An alien vessel has landed nearby. Our base is in severe danger. As per standard procedure, all non-combat personnel and XCOM craft have been evacuated. Alien units will enter the base via hangar doors or via the access lift. Defend the base and its vital installations at all costs. This is a fight to the death. If you click on the abort mission icon, you'll concede defeat and lose the base. Breaking the fourth wall a bit there. But yeah, we can't afford to lose this mission, so we're just gonna reload if we do fail it. And let's have it. Oh, that's right. Before we even get to placement, we've got the equipment screen to deal with. This is good though. Like you can see, all of this is usable weaponry, and we've picked up stuff. What is this even? Plasma pistol clip. Didn't even get to that stuff before. Cool. We've got all of this stuff. Plasma pistols we don't know how to use yet. That's fine. Small launcher has not got any ammo in them. This one has ammo. So we could give this one to Robin. And let someone else do the autocannon. I wonder if, like, incendiary ammo would be good here. We could just set stuff on fire in that choke point. We can't use these alien grenades, so it's just dead weight. But what are we giving Robin? We are giving Robin a standard issue. I need to do that. Standard issue plasma rifle. And that's already 2 weapons for you. I wish it showed an indication of where you were at with the weight limit. It's different for every person. We've just got to deal with it. MZZ. MZZ has managed to pick up the rocket launcher from the aircraft. Let's just put that down. We're in tight, confined spaces here, Emmy. We don't want any accidents. All the forms we had to fill out for HR last time. And yeah, I can't just pick up this plasma rifle from the end of the list here because it doesn't have any ammo in it. This one has ammo. And would you like a backup weapon? I think you'd like a backup weapon. Astro Boy the Second. Well, yeah, that'll do. Ammo. Bashi. Good old Bashira. Yeah, I think we'll give you the standard loadout plus backup. Wrong buttons for this. Backup. Wibble NZ, your loadout looks fine. A Cypress, you're looking good. I'm assuming everyone still has ammo in their guns. Empress Bell. Great, but we still can't use these alien grenades, so let's just not bother. Morrow, same goes to you. Toxthith O'Grady, I'm wondering if I want to give you the autocannon, or if we've got Mr. Jopper on board. I think we used to give it to that one. Ah, that's interesting, we don't have Mr. Jopper in the list. So they're still injured and not able to participate. Alright, Toxus. Well, we do need some variety in our loadouts here, so why don't we give you autocannon. But can I remove the explosive ammo? Yes. Great. Keep your explosive ammo in your backpack. Load some incendiary ammo. That should be fun. And I'm assuming you've got enough strength for it. Let's have a backup plasma rifle. Alright, let's go. UFO turn 1 side XCOM. Here we are. Now, we'll drop a save right off the bat, because that's what we need to do. After having gone through all of that inventory management on the base and the soldiers, let's actually make sure we don't have to repeat that. Where are we saving? Let's save here. So here we are. This is actually the base that we've so lovingly crafted over these past 7 weeks. Over here on the left, you can see the radar rooms. And there's a passageway along the bottom that's leading to this storeroom. And up here is the access lift area, which aliens should be coming from. And beyond that, we've got these enormous hangars, where aliens definitely are. Then, I mean, my memory gets a bit fuzzy, but we've got like workshops and living quarters. And you can see now that it's been vitally important that we demolish the one that was here. Otherwise the aliens would have free access to the rest of the base. But this way we can maybe set up a choke point. Now the thing I've got to check off the bat, oh thank goodness, here's our laser tank. The first time I checked out the base defense mission, the laser tank was in the storeroom here, in this little side room, and that was great. Except then of course I realized everyone has heavy plasmas and no one can use them. The second time I tried the mission out, just to see what was going on, the laser tank started in this storeroom. Let's just confirm there's no one actually in here. Good. So this storeroom is in the bottom right corner of our base. We've got a map. Yeah, we've got a map. It's not completely in the bottom right corner because we haven't built there yet. And these two building areas are still like under construction, so they're not even showing up as like an area we can go to. See, there's the lift and the two hangars that we've finished building. But this storeroom, because of a bug in the way that the game lays out your mission when we're doing these things, they only have entrances from the northern edge. And there's nothing on the northern edge, so this room is completely isolated from everywhere else. And if we had everything filled in, it would be this room in the corner that would be completely cut off. So yeah, second time I tried it, laser tank spawned in this room and just it can't go anywhere. It's so great. But now we are all set, I think. We need to very quickly form a kind of defense here. So I want Bashi. Turn around first. Okay, good. There's no aliens right there immediately. And you've got a proximity grenade. That's fantastic. 66 turn units to available. And let me do some maths in my head here. That's 40, 55 that we need to actually throw a grenade. So that'll give us a bit of time to run away as well. Prime this proximity grenade. Chuck it in this corner. We can. No. Here? Yes. Close enough. Now, can you get out of there? You probably can't. We've only got 9 turn units left. If I got Wobbin to come over here and open the door for you, you might be able to hide out in this room. That's 4 and then another 4 to get in. Yeah, okay. The bash, temporary retreat because you don't have any turn units. Right. These doors could be really good for us because they'll be shut at the start of each turn, I think. Wob, do you have a proximity grenade? You do. Although opening that door has left you a bit short of turn units. We need to set up a defense as soon as possible, is the problem. So I think that means chucking a bunch of proximity grenades. Or 16, it's 48 for you to do a complete thing, so we can't. I mean, we can prime it and then throw it. And I believe the way the game mechanics work, if you're holding a grenade, maybe even if it's a proximity grenade, it won't go off. It'll only go off after you release it. So we could have you prime this grenade anyway. And then just duck in here. Okay. Maro, you are close to the action here. And what I think we want to do is, I want to get you... Yeah, here. I think we're going to let the aliens come down this way, and when they do, we'll get them in like crossfire. So Tux this. Possibly help out with that for now. What does it cost to shoot this thing? Auto shot is 22, so we're just going. MZZ, where are you? In what look like quarters? Yeah. So a lot of the rest of this turn is just going to get everyone to scramble towards the access lifts. Who else we got? A Cyprus. Oh, I think you're pretty far away from... That's not too bad. Which building is this? Like, which room? Oh, this is the other radar that we've got. We have too many radars. That's why I want that alien navigator, because we can just have one building that will do it all. There is a bug in that the fact that I've built multiple radars of the same type isn't actually going to help me. But that's fine. We're going to be abusing other bugs, and everything will all balance out in the end. Ah, Tank-chan. Now, where are you? You're right at the end of this corridor, which is actually pretty good. We just need to get you to come out of hiding. And you will tank, as it were, the enemy when they come through that access lift. Now the trouble is I don't really know what the range of vision on these things is. Like, is that far enough away that we'll see aliens coming down here but they won't be able to shoot at us yet? We'll leave the tank there for now. Wibble NZ and several other people are up in this storeroom. Oh, and it's directly above where all the action's happening. That's great. So we want all of yous to go down the stairs. Now, I have had a nightmare of a time trying to persuade these people, Empress, for example, to go downstairs properly. Like, the pathfinding is so bad. You just can't. It's, yeah. You've got to guide them right to the top of the stairs and then guide them down the stairs one square at a time. Otherwise, they will happily go back upstairs and hang around completely the wrong spot. Now, tactically, what are we doing here? Like, I need more people in the corridor. But I don't want to use up all of Empress's time units there, because then she won't have any left to shoot with. That's fine. Just get in a good position. How close are these people? 3, so the equivalent will be there. So hopefully the grenade will take care of an alien if it comes around here. Because nobody has enough units to shoot stuff with. Astro Boy the Second, if you could carefully make your way to the stairs. And you see, I want to click to the right here, but I don't think they can do it. You've got to go one more here. Now you're standing in the way of the tank. And just go here. Try not to get shot. Bashy, likewise, try not to get shot, please. Wibble. It's gotten very dark. Should I put a light on so that we get a better view of Poppy? Do that. She is the star of the show, after all. Please excuse the cracking of my desk mat. A while since I've been meaning to replace it. There we go, you can see Poppy better now. Okay, Wibble ends it. We need you to potentially lay down some suppressing fire. But with 12 action points, I mean turn units, you're not going to get a chance to go out there, so... End your turn there, you'll be behind the door at least. Oh, and is that everyone? Head count, quick roll call here, we've got Bash, 1, 2, 3, 4... 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think with Mr. Joppa in the hospital, 9 soldiers is what we've got to work with. Alright, let's end the turn, and hopefully no aliens immediately show up and shoot everyone. Then movement. Here's some doors opening. No explosion. That's something. Okay. Now we get to save and actually sort of maybe properly plan our strategy. And our strategy is going to involve Empress, you staying right there. Astro Boy, maybe go back up, Empress, please. Not there. Why would you walk there? See what I mean about the pathfinding? I mean, I guess this map is a lot more complex than any of the random ass village maps we've got. I think Empress is kneeling from that sprite, yeah. Wibble NZ, let's get you... You know what? I think you're fine there, because if we do have a lot of aliens coming down here, we can get people to step out of the door and shoot. But I like lots of reaction fire, so... Get you here. The problem I want to avoid is, of course, if we've got both people firing down this corridor, like maybe if an alien shows up there, that's fine, and they'll just shoot it. But if it's here, and they shoot it, and they miss, we're likely to hit our own team. We'll see how it goes. We'll get you to stand behind Astro Boy here, maybe. And as for Wobbin and Bash, Wobbin has a primed grenade. Would like you to very precisely use your amazing throwing abilities, Wobbin. You chuck it there. Nicely done. And then maybe get back in your box. Whereas Bashi, you know what? I mean, we could split you two up between two different boxes, but let's have you actually... Let's have you both just ready to shoot. And then there's some people coming up here from the rear. Emmy. Emmy could probably stand there, maybe, and not get caught in crossfire. This, I'm very tempted to have you shoot at that whole area so it's on fire and ready to explode. Notice you don't have a lot of turn units. Is that because you're overburdened? Okay, well, how much does it cost to fire this thing? 22? Let's have you get closer. Do a bit of auto fire on that whole area. That's fire, yeah. And I'm really happy to see it hasn't set the grenades off. Now if you could just get around the corner again, that'd be great. Try not to get shot at. And hey, this place is really bright now. I hadn't noticed, but it is kind of gloomy in our base. Right, so that should make it more interesting if there's aliens trying to come down this corridor. 2 grenades and a lot of fire. Yeah, Morrow, I guess. What if we got you to stand? But thinking about it, do we have smoke grenades? And do we want to use smoke grenades? Because we could obscure ourselves with smoke and maybe make it a little less likely that we get shot at by aliens coming down this way. I don't want to do that. Will you select the correct kind of grenade, Nico? Prime grenade, go off now. Don't have to throw it, we just need to drop it. Maybe Emmy would have been a better choice for who to drop that grenade with. Fine. Wibble? Yeah, you've got one. Don't have enough turnips to throw it. I mean, to prime it. That's big. We'll leave that till next turn. So aside from Foxthith, who is currently stuck halfway to shooting around the corner, I think that's all we've got in terms of people and time units. 1, 2, 3. Got a 9th person. Aha! Cyprus, let's have you join up with everyone else, please. Yeah, so this game, this particular mission is going to be a lot of waiting to see what the aliens do. And hopefully letting them just come to us one at a time and get shot. Which might actually mean that it's going to go quicker, because we can just set things up. Oh wait, let me save. Let's save in a new slot. This is primed, I think. Good threat, but we're just going to drop it. Hopefully that doesn't mean that we can't see the aliens coming. Might be a strategic blunder on my part, but we'll see. Toxthith, I'll have you go back a bit. Maybe, now that we've set all this fire up, maybe switch to your other weapon. Possibly even dropping this one because it's very heavy. Cool. How's everyone else doing? Just slowing the game down a little bit. Cyprus, you can get on one knee. That'll be a harder target to hit. Yeah, this is fine. This is, now we just gotta wait. That smoke grenade explosion animation is always scary. It's like, oh no, what hit us? Oh, it's our own grenade, it's fine. Cool, something stepped on the proximity grenade. Didn't hear it die though, is the thing. And all the fire's gone out now. That's suboptimal. What we might want to do, once we've taken out a few aliens, is just push forwards into the hangar. It's really awkward with this thing. Let's send the tank forward slightly. Don't want to get caught with all this smoke and not see an alien that's coming up. But yeah. Okay, mental note, fire not quite as useful unless you've got an enemy in your sights. The grenade was good though. Presumably. We want to use as many of those as possible. Wob is out of proximity grenades. I think Bash is too, because they kind of get distributed evenly. No, Bash has one. Once again, if we get Wobbin to open the door, that'll leave more turnips for Bash. Prime this thing. Here, please. And everyone back in the hidey hole. I kind of want to be able to send someone around the corner to... But it's fine, we've got that grenade there. It's just in. We got one! Oh. So we saw a sectoid right here, and it looks like it saw our tank, and then was like, nope, and just turned around and noped out of there. Or, we can't see it because of the fog is being so dense. And there could be one right there for all we know. So let's, you know, do the thing. We'll get Bash, because... No, hang on. Wobbin. Get Wobbin to open the door. Check for aliens. There is one. Please shoot it. And that's good to know that the tank can't actually see through the smoke that's currently really, really thick. Got it. Yeah, back in the box. We'll get the tank to advance just a little bit forward. Maybe even a bit more. Bash, I'm kind of curious as to what we might recover from that thing's body, but just stay there for now, I think. We should actually have sent someone in to refresh the grenades. There's no point in letting proximity grenades go to waste for this one. There's one still up there. So yours is used, yep. Who has one? Boxes has one, but doesn't have many points to get around the corner and throw it. It might be a case where we just have to prepare several turns in advance. Prime this grenade. Don't throw it yet. Empress. Aim for you. Prime this one. That needs to go. 28. That's not enough to... Pardon me. That's not enough to get around the corner and throw it. I think. 4 per square, so you go 1, 2, that's 8. 16. You'd be able to throw it like over there. But then you'd be stuck there ready to be shot at, so... Everybody stay put. That's what we can do. Keep passing our turn and see what the aliens do. Let them come to us. Alien shows up. Laser tank takes his shot. Misses. But that's not the real reason why we've got the laser tank there. We're not hoping that the laser tank will take everyone down. Hoping that our elite fighting team can take everyone down. So perhaps, Bashira, you would like to do the honors for this one. Nice shot. And back in the box. Meanwhile, I think Toxthus would go and replace that previous proximity grenade. How much does it cost you to throw this? 14. Sure, let's have you go a little further. Because you can actually run over to the other side of the area and go hang out with these fine people. Look in the corner here if you can. Gives you enough to just duck around the corner. Now the downside is that we're blowing everything up in this one little area. That'll include the alien corpses and their cool weapons and stuff. But it's better than defeat. It's better than getting killed. Yeah. Go nuts, aliens. Run into our death corridor, please. The good thing about this is, like, you could probably defend a base with very few people. You'd have just a skeleton staff, and as long as you get them enough equipment and things, and make sure the base is designed nicely, you could hold off an invasion, sure. The one thing I'm worried about is the mind control abilities. That could turn out to be bad. Save actually. Pass the turn. At some point the smoke's going to dissipate. Ooh, we're getting shot at, but it's fine, it's shooting at the tank. And it's run off towards that other proximity grenade. What's the range on those things? I guess it can't be very much, can it? It hit Tank-chan, but Tank-chan is fine. Even got a kill. Nice. If I could promote a laser tank, I would. Okay, so we know we've got a whole bunch of activity in the corridor here. Cyprus, you have a grenade that's ready to go. Would you mind please throwing it? You know, we had aliens show up around here, but they didn't set off what I think is the grenade there. It'll be wasteful if we stack them, because one will just destroy the other. But perhaps if we throw it there, or there, that's fine too, Cyprus, it's wherever you want to do it. Yeah, that should be fine. Just duck back around the corner, please. And this, I guess, is where you do actually need multiple soldiers available, because that's taken Cyprus's whole turn, and we need other people ready to shoot. So maybe like a minimum of 3 soldiers for a base defense? Maybe? And a tank. Several tanks. Tanks are easy to make. You can exploit the hell out of that and build a whole bunch more tanks. Okay, one stepped on the grenade, that's great. It's getting shot at again. Tankun! Hey, which way are you shooting, Tank? Right then. So it felt like there's an alien just around the corner there. I feel like Wobbin and Bashira here are not well placed to deal with it if that is the situation. Perhaps Empress Vel... You have a grenade? You have several grenades. But then of course we need to plan ahead with these things. We need to cook it. Okay, we'll get that ready with you. Who is this? Astro Boy the Second. You could also throw grenades and things. What are we doing? I just want to get another angle on it because I feel like the tank can't see the aliens through all this smoke. So far it looks quiet. Yeah, it's a pity that we can't actually do anything. Astro Boy, why don't you go into the box here? Be nice and safe for you. And you can pop out and shoot stuff if we need you. Guess that's got to be it for our turn. Is anyone else cooking a grenade? All good. Might get Toxless to pick up that cannon again. Oh, here we go. Getting shot at. So far it's just shooting at the tank gen. And it's missing thanks to the smoke. Okay, I feel like the alien's just around the corner there. Maybe Astro Boy the Second here could get in and a kill. First kill. Nope, can't see it. And yeah, you can see some of those corpses have already been destroyed, as well as the weapons. That's a pity. What can you do? Empress. Empress can help us out here with another grenade. We get fairly close to use these things because you've got to remember we've got a ceiling on top of us. Can't do that nice graceful arc of a throw. And the game doesn't seem to want to let you like roll one of these down the corridor or anything. Can you get it in that corner? And nice. And why don't you... No, the box is close. You may as well get in the box. Seems like a good strategy. Oh, you can see the alien from this angle. Okay. You don't have any points, though. Just get you to duck around the corner. That grenade will go off and that'll be fine. It's probably going to take the alien out. Unless can we shoot the alien with one of our team, thus not triggering the proximity grenade, so we save it for someone else. Whoever we shoot it with, though, would have to be able to get a good line of sight on it without it shooting us. Might be Toxtheth here. Stand there? Gibbs, can you not see? How come Empress could see, but you can't? Don't shoot the grenade. Okay, cool. We're fine. Yeah. You don't have barely any movement left. Could be in trouble, actually. Points, yeah, you can't fit back in here. Okay, just try not to do anything stupid. Maybe we can get Astro Boy to cover you. Alright. We'll play this turn a bit risky. Ooh, Toxleth. Getting shot in the back twice. Can't be helpful for you. And then attacked with psionic powers. Okay, and also our little hidey hole is ruined. Toxleth O'Grady. So far your health bar is fine, actually. You haven't taken any fatal wounds. This is fine, .jpg. Except that, yeah, our little amazing box is compromised. Let's get people back in the situation where we had them before. That felt good. Who's this? Wibble NZ? Let's give you advanced. Looks this? Yeah, I think retreat around the corner there would be best. And that leaves Empress in this this locker that's had its door blown off. You should be fine there. I think if one of the aliens comes down this way, you'll get the drop on them. Just stay in the corner there, yeah. You're good at hiding in lockers from killers. It's fine. Okay, let me think. We'll save. There can't be that many aliens left. Yeah, I think we don't need to do too much on these turns except just wait and see what the aliens do. Maybe at some point we'll try and push through here, but let's see if we're getting bored. Oh, they just Oh, Empress, why? Empress Vel is under alien control. This is not good. Empress, please. Oh, what the hell just happened there? Are you no longer under alien control? Can't click on you. Orban has a stun grenade. He might be able to stun you. You don't shoot at us. Yeah, see here, like, we've got the little one flag for there's an enemy in sight, and you click it and it centers on Empress. Wow. Let's just take you out of the fight, please. No line of fire. That's great. Just shoot the ground behind her, please, or something. And that's knocked Robin unconscious. Okay. And it hasn't knocked Empress unconscious. What the hell? This is suboptimal. Actually, if you could just duck around the side there. Wow, what did... I think Bashi just triggered the proximity grenade, but round the corner. That's impressive. I'll end the turn, but I'm not saving, just in case we can maybe go back in time on this. There's still... Empress Vella's become unconscious. Okay, that's good. Good, probably. Yeah, we'll keep playing from this point, but I'm not gonna save over that slot just in case things go to hell, and maybe we'll go back in time and not have that whole catastrophe happen. What we could do is save in a completely new slot, because we've got lots. Based defense. I'm leaving that typo. So we don't see an alien. I'm just going to get Bash to come through the door here. Just check for aliens. No aliens, that's good. That's interesting. I would have thought that Wobbin, like poor Wob, would be on the ground here. It's just his weapon. He's standing somewhere else? Has he been obliterated? Not even sure. I mean, Empress is clearly over there. It's hard to tell. Alright, well, continue the plan, I guess, of passing our turn. They're attacking us now. Yeah, I think it's as soon as the aliens get a look at us and they don't die on turn 1. Toxith O'Grady II is panicked. But they're aware of where we are, so they can start doing these attacks on us. It's not good, because our whole strategy of doing this choke point is useless if we can't actually like if the aliens aren't going to bother to come to us, but they're just going to get us to shoot each other now. See, here is Empress Vel. It's not a corpse. You're still alive, just unconscious. But I don't see where Wobbin is. Wobbin was definitely standing around here somewhere. Little concerned that there's been some sort of item limit thing that's just like, oh yeah, we don't need that object anymore. We are rubbing up against it, after all, and the aliens have been dropping weapons. We may just have to push, like, into the hangar and mop up whatever remaining aliens there are. If we do that, I might just reload just to do it. Or this psionic attack starts happening. I'm hoping... Oh, Empress Vel is panicked. Empress Vel was unconscious. Okay, you've woken up and you're in a panic, that's fine. That means you probably dropped your weapon. Yeah, okay, you know what we're doing now? The aliens are not going to come to us, I guess. We are going to... Oh, but to do that, we have to abandon the mission. We can't actually load during the mission easily. So maybe... Serving lots of time units. What we'll do is... Back in here. Get everyone else to come closer, and then we'll all push forwards in a big rush. It'll be great. We'll send Tank Chan in first, of course. Is this everyone? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Wobbin somewhere. Yeah. Yep, they're still attacking. Empress is under alien control again. Well, Maro is under alien control as well. Holy crap. This is terrible. Like, I really hope that when we do build this... Oh, we dropped a grenade. Bashy's panicked, yep. Fox is panicked. Yeah, it's all going to hell now. It's we've got a death spiral going on here. What was I going to say? Scilab. If we research the Scilab and we give everyone Sci training, I don't know for sure or not whether that actually means we have better defense against this, or if it just means we can use the same tactics. I'm going to do it. I'm going to reload. That was just so many people down. Which means we've got to abandon. Oh no. And that's what happens if you lose the mission. You lose the whole base. It's terrible. We cannot lose this. Base defense. Let's, yeah, just go back in time a little further and we'll just charge, because clearly the aliens have stopped falling for our trap tunnel. Toxtus, if you could come here, please. I misclicked and it still got him where I needed him to. We'll just get everyone up close. Charge through the area that we've got there with the doors everywhere. What's it called? Access lift. Tank Chan can take point. Even... yeah? How much does it cost to fire? I think we could probably go through the door. Now I'm curious to see what happens to the game if you leave a tank parked halfway through the doors. Shall we give it a go, just for laughs? It'll probably turn into a buggy mess. Empress. Yeah, don't stand there. That's where you were standing when you got mind controlled. Let's just get you ready. Hero needs to be guarding this. Then we need to get do this thing. Empress can back up tank John. And then everyone else is currently kind of low on turn units. Oh, Emmy's actually got plenty. And yeah, stay kind of spread out because they've still got grenades and all sorts of horrible things like that. And it's quite possible we won't need everyone to pile in through here. Maybe we'll have that other team back there as the sort of rear guard. Wibble, for example. Yeah. The boy can get there at least. This just... huh. Alright. Alright, we're pushing forward. We're ending this. Flush out the remaining aliens before they use their terrible mind control powers on us. Be fine. They didn't do anything. That's good. That's great. Let's save. And yeah, okay, the tank laser cannon here. It is definitely still between the doors, but the doors have shut. But graphically, it doesn't look like all of them have shut. That's really weird. I love it. We need to send the tank in first. Still has to open the door to let its hindquarters through. Hey, there's an alien there. Nice. Wobbin, could you please... Oh, there's several aliens there. Could you please shoot the aliens? If we're lucky, it's just these two assholes that were mind controlling us from before. And you know, we might have a tank to deal with as well, because they've got those floating cyberdisc tanks. And I don't think they can fit through these side corridors, maybe, so they would have to come through the gates like our tank's doing. Now, Wobbin, can you shoot this alien without shooting tank gun? You can also shoot our very delicate equipment in our cargo bay. This is great. Well done, Wob. Good to see you are alive and well in this timeline. Emmy, could you come back everyone up? Here. Shira can creep up along the side of the place with the thing. And maybe, like, I don't think you can stand there because that's part of the wall. Maybe actually backing up one, coming up this way is best. We'll just get as many people to filter through as possible. Empress, good to see you not mind controlled this time. Cypress, let's get you in here. But then again, yeah, not everyone. Like, don't all stand in a line where people can shoot a grenade at you. You three just hang back there, that's fine. Tank still has some movement power. Inch forwards a bit. Not seeing anything out there yet. Let's move a bit further forwards. Yeah. Let the tank draw the fire. The tank is replaceable. But these soldiers, based on my precious people in chat, are not so replaceable. We did it! Those were the last two asshole aliens. They were just hanging out there and shooting us. Well, that was kind of stressful, but we did it. Aliens killed 9. Alien corpses recovered 6, because we kind of exploded a bunch more corpses. Alien artifacts recovered 35. That sounds pretty high, considering, like, they didn't bring a ship, they just brought a bunch of aliens. And they didn't bring one of the tanks, which is interesting, because I definitely saw a tank last time. Cool. Rating good. It is good. Oh, and we've got a promotion. It's obscured slightly by my webcam. It's obscured entirely by my webcam, but let's just turn that off for a moment, just so you... Hey, Cypress, can see your promotion to Sergeant. Well done. Not enough equipment to fully re-equip squad. Not surprising, considering I dumped as much stuff as possible. Made it. Let's save. Holy crap, let's save. I want to say let's call it there. We've done all of that. We need to transfer... Well, we can't even transfer the stuff back yet, right? Because if we look at the Matera base here, see the incoming transfers, all that stuff we sent is still in the air. It's still on its way back. This base... We've still got some of that stuff, that's great. We'll need to... Off-stream, I'll micromanage all the stuff that we've moved around and make sure the people are equipped properly again. But that's good, yeah. We've got a few more heavy plasmas. And we'll need to buy more proximity grenades. It's definitely something. Let's do that right now. Proximity grenades were the MVP here, I think. Proximity grenade. Let's just buy a heap of those. And I guess, what else we want to buy? We need to rebuy some new Electro Flares because we used those. Although lately I haven't been finding night missions, although I don't want to do a night mission without them. Yeah, we're kind of at the limit of things that we can actually buy from Amazon.com or whatever we're getting these things from. Most of the cool stuff we're going to either have to salvage from aliens or build it ourselves. Which I guess is progress. Buy a few more large rockets, I guess. Regular grenades? We haven't been using regular grenades because the proximity grenades are so much nicer. We did use a couple of smoke grenades. We don't really need the stun rods now that we've got the alien stun grenades, but we do need more of those. We have to up our manufacturing ability, I think. Yes, so that'll do for today. We've still got all of the manufacturing and research queued as it was before, with a few hours on the clock. We've reshaped our base a little bit, and due to another fun bug, we'll be paying for dirt for these squares that we've demolished. But that's fine, we'll replace it soon enough anyway. If you have any ideas about what we should build next, by all means, let me know in the chat or on Twitter. I think what we want to do next, since they've attacked our base, we know they've got a base over here in South America. So while we're building up this Miami base to sort of watch them, it still doesn't have a radar built yet because it takes so bloody long. We are definitely gonna return the favor to Alien Base 1. But that's, I think, where I'll leave it for today. That was pretty intense. Cam is still working, it looks like. Almost invisible on the white blanket. And she loves it. I don't know what it is about cats, but they always just seem to instinctively know what they'll be camouflaged on the most. We had 2 tortoiseshell cats back in England, and they're just completely tortoiseshell, you know, black and orange and stripes. And the carpet that we had in the hallway was like sort of exactly the same, orange and dark patterned swirls. So all the time they would love to just sit and hang out there and almost be stepped on. Yeah, I'll call it for there for night. I will do more playing off stream for like base management, and if a UFO shows up, I'll probably end that bit there and we'll tackle it next time, next Monday. Until then, yeah, have a great week everyone. Take care. I'll see you next time.